Okay, just getting started for today. Stayed in this shelter. This is Trimpe shelter up on this top bunk. And something dropped off the bunk and rolled on the floor in the night. And I couldn't figure out what it was. But hopefully it's not important. So yeah, I stayed in the shelter last night and there were two other guys there. One stayed in the shelter and one used his tent. But they seemed a little closer to my age, and so I feel like we had a few more things in common to talk about. And they seemed really interested in doing a PhD and what thinking about neuroscience is like, and I had a good time. That was nice. So today I'm excited to get to Marion, Virginia, where I booked a private room in a hostel, and all I have is about 10-ish miles to hike to the spot where they're going to pick me up and shuttle me in. So that'll be a pretty easy day for me. I think, if I go fast, I could even get there early afternoon, maybe around 2 or 3. And then I'll have plenty of time to do some laundry, dry out my tent and all my other wet stuff, eat some food and get settled. So that'll be nice. And so since I'm going to this hostel, I wanted to talk about the things that I've learned so far and what I'm thinking about buying. This hostel has an Outfitters in it, where I can pick up some other things. And so the top one for me right now is a pack cover, and that's just a waterproof cover that goes on the outside of your pack. And so the reason I want that is that previously, when it was raining in Missouri and I was hiking, I would use my rain jacket to protect myself, and maybe a poncho that can go over both me and my backpack. And that was fine because both of those things you have to take off your pack to put on. The poncho's a little bit awkward to put on, but that was okay in Missouri because it didn't rain all that much. But here it's raining all the time, and so it would be nice to have a pack cover that easily slips on over my pack and is easy to take off. And so I think I'm gonna get that and ditch the poncho. The other one on my list is another pair of underwear. I brought one with me and I've been wanting to switch them out so I stay a little more fresh. But I seem to have lost it. I lost it the first day when I went camping with my stepbrother. So I don't know where it went. I must have just dropped it at the campground or something. So another pair of underwear would be nice. And then I want to get a smaller bottle for my soap. I have soap so that I can wash my hands and try to stay a little more sanitary. But it's in just sort of an open bottle. And it's the kind of soap that you use for camping and hiking that's really concentrated, so you only need 1 drop to clean your hands. And I keep pouring it all over myself. It's really easy to just pour it out of that bottle and get everywhere. And then I have a ton of soap to deal with. So I want to get a dropper bottle or something to put my soap in. And so those are some of the things that I've learned I need so far in this hike, and I'm gonna try and get at the hostel to improve my systems. It's nice, the trail's been pretty easy this morning, so I find myself thinking about other things and talking to myself a lot and stuff. And one of the things I keep thinking about that started at the last place I stayed at the inn is that I really want to watch TV. I don't know why. I don't have a show in mind. I just really like the idea of sitting down for hours and just watching something on TV and relaxing. Okay, I'm so excited and going super fast now because It's about 12:52 and I called the hostel and asked them to pick me up at 2. I have a little over 2 miles left and it's mostly downhill, so I'm real excited to get there, have an early afternoon, and get to do all the stuff.
But yeah, if it's just a deckhand or an engineer, or you know, he'll do it for the captain.
There's the Mexican restaurant. There's the Moon Dog.
Made it to Marion, went out to dinner with some thru hikers, and got some beers, exchanged some stories about trail life and regular life. It was very fun. And now I'm super tired. So, good night.